Alrighty, folks. Welcome on back to Stellaris. Today... What is this? Oh, it's the music player. Okay. Okay. Can I move it? Nope. That would have been kind of cool if I could have moved it. Anyway, today I think we're going to keep expanding. I may grab one or more of our science ships.
System survey complete.
Like, for example, you, who just finished your survey, to come down here and research this. And is there anything else? No. Well, yep, there's another one over here. So let's get you to do both. When you're done over there, come over here and do this one. Awesome. Okay, so I do know that most of our construction ships need something to do. However, I also know that we have no minerals.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
What do we get? A small rectangular object
System
on the surface
survey
of this
complete.
moon is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. And yes, I did close that before I finished speaking, because I read far enough ahead that I knew where I was going. Alright, so we need more... We need more ships. That's what we need, more ships. However, we need more energy credits as well. So, let's pop down to the surface. Most of the rest of you is not anything good. Criminy. Alright. Oh, this gives us the Translate Alien Mural. Alright, so while conducting surface scans of Zempec 6A, Science Officer S6 and the crew of the Examiner discovered what appears to be an artificially covered slab of rock, carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
Situation log adjusted.
Alright, so this requires a science ship in orbit. So, maybe once you're done with all those, you can also research this project for me.
Technological acquisition successful.
Yay, what do we get? The external acquisitions area. Thank you. Alright, we need biolabs, so let's get those going.
System survey complete.
The shipyard here, that's only giving us 2. This is giving us 4. Let's switch you over to a reprocessor. And let's switch you over to a acquisitions area. And then I guess you would actually stop this and change you to the acquisitions area. And then over here, let's make this our current de facto starbase.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, so entire continents of Imdar
Technological
3
acquisition
are blanketed
successful.
in a strange growth that seems at odds with the rest of the planet's flora. Research it, please. We're missing 74? Okay. So we've got blue laser, which is one of the things that we wanted. We could go with Hyperdrive 2 and Hyperlane Registrar. This increases jump charge time, so let's do that. Those will be nice to get tuned up.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Trabano 3 seems to exhibit one and only one interesting geological feature. Alright. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains on the southern hemisphere of Nicor C3A have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single Colossus alien lifeform. The bones have been dated at 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Nicor C3A could have supported life on that scale at any point in the moon's history. Science Officer has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log adjusted.
Okay, this requires a science vessel, so while you're here, please do this, and then do this, and then do this. Okay. So now we wait Because in here we need... How much more do we need now? 4! Beautiful. All right, this is going to be our current de facto shipyards. I love how starbases just drop down. Invasive... Oh, it's because it's now a starbase, not a... Okay. After intense study and sampling of the growth blanketing entire biospheres of Imdar-3, Unit S6 reports that the substance is not native to the planet, but rather an invasive fungal life form of unknown origin. The fungus feeds on biomatter, choking out existing plant life and enveloping terrain. Any future settlers on the planet would have to deal with routinely burning back the exofungus. It is unknown at this point if it can be entirely eradicated. Well, that's both worrying and awesome at the same time.
System survey complete.
All right, so you are going to get the service umbilicals completely leveled. A thorough geological survey of Trabano 3 by the ISS investigator reveals nothing of interest. In fact, it is extraordinarily uninteresting. Its the only defining feature is its lack of defining features. There are depressions and elevations, yes, but on the whole, the surface of Trabano 3 can be regarded as unnaturally flat. Likewise, the native flora and fauna are strikingly docile and unworthy of attention. Okay, that was... Where was that? That was over here? Yeah, look at that. There's nothing there. That is one thing that I would like to do, is expand at some point. Probably to here first. I don't know. They both have that. This one would be easier to get initially
Special
set up.
project complete.
All right. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains, Unit J4 has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton. We assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Nicor C-3A. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced our knowledge. Ooh. That's now a nice system that I want. I now want that system. Okay, so you've got both of these set up, and you're currently working on the external acquisitions area, which is going to give us another 4 energy credit income.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, that's the Corvette build speed and build cost reductions. Let's see here. We could unlock the destroyer early. We could unlock the Starhold early, which I'm kind of leaning towards. Or we could get the engineering. Let's get the engineering facility. We need that engineering facility. That's going to be more useful than almost anything else on that list. Oh, good. Somebody did go this way to search. Good, good, good. All right. We have some credits
Technological
incoming.
acquisition successful.
Nice. So that brought us up to 17. We finished the biolab. Why is this like nothing is here? Let's go with capacity and pool size, because we don't need defensive armies as of yet. Okay. Here we've got 2 shipyards, and the second building is going to be a solar panel network to help offset itself a little bit. Now, we can change your home base to Aswamade. Assigned to base, return home.
Anomalous
Cool.
surface variable detected.
All right, so J8 developed expertise materials. Who is J8? Is it J8, right? Or was it L8? It was L8. Okay. They're one of the ones commanding. I accidentally closed something that I didn't want to. That might have been this. A massive shipwreck of ancient design circles Fangkor 3. I don't know if there was anything else. If there was, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, and I meant to at the same time. Let's get a colony ship building as soon as we have 55 minerals. I would like to get a second planet going, specifically, I believe it was Emiradon 3, I think was the one that I wanted. There's the colony ship. Was it 3? No, it was Emiradon 2 because I was going to put the colony right here.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
All right, we've got sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Let's research that. It's going to take us a little bit longer than usual, but that's okay. A little bit longer is never a bad thing.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Research that. Let's see here. You are done. I would love to go back here, so let's get an outpost going back there. Okay, I think I can send a second out. Because we do have enough coming in. Why did you cut off my starbase? Oh, because you think that you're a resource. Yeah, I mean, technically you are. All right. Edic Monolithic. Alderaan 7 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but it was not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs. There we go. With tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. These monoliths' flowing lines deftly chart the history of so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Image them from the archives. Give us some additional engineering research coming in. Which as soon as we research that, that's getting built. Crushed cruiser. The shattered remains of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit deep inside the atmosphere of Tribano 6. It appears to have ventured far into the gas giant's atmosphere, perhaps in a desperate attempt to escape a pursuer, only to be crushed by the atmospheric pressure. The vessel is too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan of the wreckage has provided us with some interesting engineering data. That is a remarkable vessel. That's what that is. Remarkable. All right. The ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Fancor 5A. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Surveyor managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. All right, there's some science, or some society research for us. Some science research. It's all science research. All the research is science research.
Complete.
Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Let's have you... Oh, seriously?
System survey
I wish
complete.
I could, like, drag and drop right here. But I don't think that's going to work. All right, I got to go to the second planet then. Which is right here. Okay, so let's get the colony ship. You're going to colonize this planet right here. Sure.
System
that's
survey
fine.
complete.
All right, strong energy emissions from an unknown origin make this asteroid stand out from the rest of its peers in this crowded asteroid field.
Technological
Research
acquisition successful.
Would we get the engineering facility? Nice. All right, I'm not going to research any L-Gate insights, or at least not right now. We might later. Exodus adds a planetary edict Exodus if no more than one planet under control. What? In difficult times, it may happen that the flight will be the only option for survival. It is reasonable to prepare in advance. If no more than one planet is uncontrolled, we could do an exodus, which I'm assuming means that we just leave the planet. I don't really like that. Let's do the Corvette hull points. And then finally, we can upgrade this to an engineering facility. You know, I like the tiny...
Special project complete.
The tiny mods. Science Officer J4 has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Zempec 7A. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes, in broad terms, the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we have had yet to consider. There's enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue translation. Nice, that's 2 for each one. I guess we're going after Alderaan and Zempec next, so maybe I should move you over here to do this one instead of that one.
Technological acquisition successful.
Right. Okay, so we got leader capacity and pool size. Thank you for finally refreshing this. All right, so we've got battle simulators, which increase ship starting experience, as well as the Naval Logistics Office, which is the anchorage capacity booster. We also have production targets, which gives us an Empire modifier. This one I think costs minerals or influence. We also have a planetary processor, which produces energy and provides 5 defense armies, produces energy and unity, and adds 2 mineral and or 2 energy credits for adjacency. Wow. I think we're going to go with that. That's huge.
Variable detected.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to leave this one just because it's challenging. However, so we're working on this one. I want this one. Let's see here. Can I change our scientist to you because you're not doing anything? It's still challenging at 300. Holy cow. It's an anomaly level 6. Okay. Let's get you back on Auto Explorer because you need to level up again, it seems. Yeah, that needs to happen. I keep forgetting about this. All right. Let's do the exotic radiation. This particular asteroid is an extrasolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before finally settling in the Taranbo system. The original source of the radiation remains unknown, but the ISS investigator has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying the asteroid's energy emissions. So that just straight up gives us physics. Okay. So we're working over here. I do believe we wanted the new colony, and it is perfectly in time because we are currently working on colonizing. Now, what else did we have in here? That's tradition cost reduction, that's star-based influence, and star-based upkeep. Okay. All right, cool. So
construction complete.
Yes. All right, Nikor. Give me all of your
construction complete.
All of your these things, followed by all of your research. Okay, not research stations just yet. So we got an anomaly. Sensors pick up rhythmic movement in the hellish surface of Yultup 2. Please research that. All right. And now we wait. Now we play the waiting. Holy cow. It's already been 20 minutes. It felt like 5. I now remember why this game just kind of eats up so much time. So much time. Oh, man. I kind of want to play this on my own, and at the same time, I don't want to play this on my own. Because I know if I do, then I'm going to completely forget what we're doing here. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors, breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. The storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned. Ooh, 967? Wow.
Anomalous surface
All right.
variable detected.
Optical sensors isolate a cluster of the shapes on the barren surface of the planet that could be buildings. Go for it. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you think they are. All right. We're about to start on our very first
Planetary
colony.
Settlement procedure. Initiated.
Colony ship successfully followed its program path and made planetfall on Irmidon Prime. Thousands of work units have emerged from the vessel's massive cargo base to begin constructing an initial deployment post from which the settlement can expand. Efforts to systematically catalog and designate surface resource deposits are ongoing, and all aggressive wildlife in the area surrounding the initial landing site has been pacified. We're now ready to begin mass production of additional population units on the planet as resources allow. Perfect.
System survey complete.
Ooh, we got Alderon up here too. 540 for mining stations? Okay. Just do it. It's already super expensive. Okay, this is all science, and I need to wait until we have more energy income. I could bump up our energy income. That is true. However, it just went up.
System survey complete.
So, that's a thing that just happened. Oh, this is why it's going up. Okay. So let's go here. How much do our populations cost? 120 apiece? And they have an upkeep of 0.81. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to wait on this last one. Alien barracks. The silhouettes dissemble from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection reveal them to be an obvious, martial nature? While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer J4 believes that secrets of alien facilities may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains. Alien barracks.
Situation log adjusted.
Okay, this requires a science ship. You know what? I'm going to leave those for now. We're going to just leave them. What about the amoeba? That's going to be 37 months and 66. We're leaving those for now as well. And we just wait. We're currently settling our second planet. You need 77 to upgrade. Okay. So let's wait. We're now down to 35. We'll be able to do it at the end of the month. And there's the month. All right, so let's get you upgraded. Let's get a...
Construction complete.
I think I want an external acquisitions and what? Solar panel, okay. All right, so you're done down here. Of course we're back at max. Of course we are. Let's see here. Let's get you to build a research station here. I know it costs 90. That's why I did it one at a time. And you guys can see why I didn't want
surface variable detected.
a whole bunch of star bases. However, I do have to remember that we can go in and add like a little bit of energy credits to each one. So routine. Sensors are reporting a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris field surrounding the asteroid. Research it. You know, maybe I should add that back in. I know our starbase list is just going to be massive if I do that. But I'll be able to keep track of what I can still put something in. So I think between next episode or this episode and next episode, I'm going to add that the mod that allows me to see all of these, because I can add either resource silos or solar panels to each one. This increases capacity. This just gives us energy. So that's something that I'm definitely considering doing. It's going to expand this list, but that's okay. Most of the time we're going to play with starbases minimized anyway. So we are receiving a weak signal from the surface of this planet. The source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Interesting. Research that for me. What are you up to? Oh, you're waiting now. Okay, cool. We have enough to do that. All right. Then I'm just going to wait.
Construction complete.
Because we can now put resource processors here. Or resource reprocessors here. All right. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Kamai 1. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. Miners never arrived. Cool. How many do we get? +4 for Kamara, which is not actually all that far away. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that's the 2 resource reprocessors.
System survey complete.
Here I want the solar panel network once we get there. And here we want the external acquisitions area. Again, once we get there. All right, so we're down to 6. 5. We're now down to 5 energy.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
All right, what do we got? This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Sure, research that. All right, there's our external acquisitions area.
System survey
I
complete.
don't have to worry about that particular starbase for a while. Okay. Let's get you to build the research station. Asteroid collision. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with the asteroid. This small but dense cache of minerals or of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface, but now that it has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. +3. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. All right, so over here, in approximately, what does that say? 4-1, so in approximately 2 months. 2 months, we'll have a new colony. Nice. It's very, very nice. And here it comes.
Planetary surface settlement established.
That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? All right, let's see here. I'm going to actually move you down here where we're going to build... Actually, no, I'm going to move you over here. Let's put you here. And we're going to build a spare parts depot. And then I would like another here, but we have to wait a month. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until that spare parts depot is done. That's what we're going to wait on.
Construction complete.
However, I could build the last, or at least queue the last population here. There we go. All right, so let's get you a science lab. What did we finish? Because I missed it. Corvette hull points. All right, we've got destroyers, Starhold. I'm going for Starhold. Anything to upgrade our energy credits income is what I'm going to go for. Okay, so you're done. We need minerals as well as energy credits. Actually, currently we just need minerals, so let's go this way. Let's get you to build one here. Let's get you to move here, and in another month now,
acquisition successful.
We're going to build a starbase outpost. There we go.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
All right, so we got the hyperlane and the hyperlane registrar, or the hyperdrive 2 and hyperlane registrar. Okay. On this planet, discovered the mechanisms of the lost civilization. Some of them even operate. What? On this planet, discovered the mechanisms of the lost civilization. Okay. Sure, because that's totally normal, plain old English. Mm-hmm. Let's get more power plants. Right. We just unlocked the ability to upgrade our hyperdrives, which also I'm going to set these to auto upgrade. And you don't have enough power for anything. Okay. Wait, you still have power and the ability to have the kitchen sink? Okay, maybe I should switch you around so that that's there and these are here. Wow, that's so much more power. There we go. There we go. That's so much better. All right. Now, the Devastator has an additional 30. This is 25. So we could go up to the crew lounge, which would increase accuracy. Oh, yeah, you need a blue laser as well. Forgot about that. There we go. Okay. I love these little ships. Just love them. All right, you need to be set to auto upgrade. And let's get blue lasers and coil guns. Did we upgrade our missiles? No, we did not. Let's save that. Apparently, I didn't even know that we had better guns. Or better coil guns, I should say. And then the Thresher coil gun upgrade. There we go. Okay. Now I can get you guys upgraded. And with that, we are pretty much out of time. However, I want to see what this changes to. Currently at 575. What do you change to when you get upgraded? How long are you going to take to get upgraded? Preparing for ship upgrades. What are you doing?
System survey complete.
Nothing. You're not doing nothing.
Situation log adjusted.
Ooh. Necrotic auto-evolution. During a superficial exploration, the team, led by Unit L8, made a number of amazing discoveries. A century ago, the planet was hosting a primitive civilization. Although not privy to the faster-than-light travel, they advanced remarkably in the field of engineering. This civilization ceased to exist because of a political calamity which issued after a crash of an alien cruiser. Rival empires declared war on the small neutral country, which inadvertently acquired a source of technology advanced even by our standards. Regretfully, there isn't much left of the cruiser, but inside one of the bunkers under the skeletons of the former owners, the scientists found a processed data from the cruiser. In their opinion, these are some coordinates. With the most peculiar of the legacy of the extinct race, automatons designed for war and the environment, deadly for living creatures, managed to adapt. Reprogramming errors created a kind of evolutionary variant that paved the way for the new non-biological evolution on the planet. Enormous power plants with renewable energy sources and mines that migrate in search for ore veins became the sort of local flora. These new pastures feed vast herds of military contraptions controlled by automatic tactical command centers from the last war. The command centers create various military and scout probe shells to destroy opponents competing for the pastures. However, compared to the predators, these command centers are mere herbivores. It is unknown if the predators were created by the extinct civilization or were randomly produced by natural selection or the arms race between the cuckoo robots. What is known is that they killed half of the crew before Unit L8 ordered us to stop the active exploration stage. L8 advises to build an orbital research station to study what is happening to the planet and hopes to replenish the pool of privates in the nearest port. All right, where is this? Here? Necrotic auto-evolution. Habitability 0%. 8 engineering research. In the middle of a nebula, for that matter. Wow. Okay, why are you guys not...
Construction complete.
Not being upgraded?
Construction
Preparing
complete.
for ship upgrades. How long do upgrades take? All right, we'll have to find out next time because we're over time now. Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Research. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research myself and see how to fix the preparing for ship upgrades if it is a bug. But yeah, I am going to end off today's episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.